Have you ever noticed how when life feels overwhelming, it's not just your thoughts and your mind that feels busy, but your whole body too? It feels unsettled. Your chest feels tight and your breathing becomes shallow. Your shoulders rise and tense and your mind keeps scanning for the next thing that might go wrong. And if that sounds familiar, I want you to know something important right from the start. This is a natural response to feeling overwhelmed, anxious and stressed. Your nervous system hasn't gone haywire. It isn't weak, and it certainly isn't failing you. It's simply doing what it was designed to do, trying to protect you when life feels like too much. And you can call it your system's default safety setting. And today we're going to gently help it feel safe again. Not by forcing calm, and not by pushing emotions away. Don't do that because they'll come back and bite you. And not by telling yourself you should be coping better. But instead by learning how to nurture your nervous system and build resilience from the inside out. Hi, I'm Dave and welcome to today's MindCraft. And my intention in creating this channel is for it to be a space for caring and overwhelmed minds. When life feels busy and overthinking takes over, it's where gentle tools and techniques are explained for you, explored and offered for you to use in order to slow things down, find calm and find clarity, and also build a more positive and resilient mindset, and to help you create the best life you deserve. And today we're embarking on a journey together, focusing on calm, self-care and emotional safety. Now, when life feels overwhelming, many people try to calm themselves by thinking their way out of it. They tell themselves things like, just relax, it's not that bad, I should be able to handle this. But overwhelm doesn't live only in the mind, it lives in the nervous system. And when your nervous system senses stress, uncertainty or emotional overload, it shifts into protection mode. And that might look like feeling constantly on edge, being easily irritated or tearful, struggling to sleep, finding it hard to focus, or feeling emotionally numb and disconnected. So here's a gentle question for you. When you feel overwhelmed, where do you notice it first in your body? And take a moment with that. Is it your chest? Your stomach? Your jaw? Your shoulders? Simply noticing without judging is already a nurturing act, and you're allowing yourself some headspace, and that's really powerful in itself. Now, one of the kindest things you can say to yourself is this: I don't need fixing, I need soothing. And please understand this, overwhelm is not a personal failure or any sort of weakness. It's a nervous system asking for care and some respite. And if you've seen my previous videos, then you'll maybe recognise that this is where nurture and develop resilience meets inside my MindCraft framework. But resilience isn't just about pushing through. It's about learning to return to safety again and again, and how you do that, so you can keep going, but with kindness and care for yourself. So let me ask you, what would change if you treated your overwhelm as a signal, not a flaw? Just let that land for a minute, and rather than a sense of utter overwhelm and despair, you are in fact receiving a signal to help and support yourself. Now, I'd like to share a simple supportive self-help tool here, and you can use any time that life feels overwhelming, and you don't need special equipment, you don't need lots of time, and you don't need to feel calm before you begin. And this tool is called the Regulation Reset. And you can do this sitting down, standing, whatever's comfortable for you, even quietly in public. So step one is to orientate to safety. So first, gently look around you and name silently or out loud 3 things you can see. And they can be objects, people, colours, landmarks. They don't need to be special, just real. And this tells your nervous system, I am here and I am safe enough right now, because your mind is living in the present moment by focusing on things that are present around you. Your focus therefore is shifting from internal to external. Does that make sense? Now pause for a nice deep breath, and step 2 is to ground through the body. Now place one hand on your chest and one on your tummy, and there's no need to change your breathing yet, and just notice, can you feel the warmth of your hands? That physical contact sends a powerful message of reassurance to the body. And just stay with this for a moment, because this is the place to be right now. A moment in time for you. And then step 3, slowly exhale. Now gently breathe in through your nose and breathe out slowly through your mouth, as if you're fogging up a mirror. And make the out breath slightly longer than the in breath. And this tells your nervous system the danger has passed. And to really embed this, maybe consider pausing this video and repeating the breath work, say 3 times. There's no rush, I'll still be here. Okay, I hope you're giving yourself the time to do that. And let's go to step 4. And it's offering yourself reassuring words. Finally and softly say to yourself, I'm here with you. You're allowed to slow down. This moment will pass. And notice how it feels to speak kindly to yourself. Even if part of you doesn't fully believe it, that's okay, because the kindness still lands. And then take a reflective pause. Just take a moment now and gently ask yourself, what do I notice in my body compared to a few minutes ago? And there's no right answer. Any shift, even a small one, matters. And if nothing changed yet, that's okay too, because regulation is a practice, not a performance. And here's something that many people don't realise. Every time you soothe your nervous system, you're teaching it something new. You're teaching it that emotions can move without overwhelming you. Discomfort can be met with care, and safety can be returned to. That's resilience. Not toughness, not suppression, but gentle repetition of safety. So let me ask you another reflective question. What would it be like to practice calm, rather than wait for it? And just sit with that for a moment. And some days this will feel easier, and some days it won't. And that doesn't mean you're going backwards, it means you're human. Progress here looks like noticing overwhelm sooner, responding with more kindness to yourself, and recovering a little faster each time. And that's real growth, and that's real nurturing. So before we finish today, I want to remind you of this. You don't have to calm your entire life. You only need to calm this moment, and then the next, and then the next. And your nervous system is always listening, and every gentle moment of care counts. So if this video has helped you in any way, here are 3 gentle next steps you might consider. First, take one small moment today, just one, to practice a regulation reset again. Even 60 seconds is enough to be retraining your nervous system in a calm and measured way. Second, if you'd like ongoing support on this journey, please consider subscribing to the channel, because each week we'll build calm and clarity and resilience together, step by step. And third, if you know someone who feels overwhelmed right now, someone who might need reassurance rather than advice, feel free to share this video with them, because sometimes knowing you're not alone makes all the difference. So thank you for being here, and take good and kind care of yourself, and I'll see you in the next video.